Welcome to our reflective analysis video. Our group members are Brooke, Matt, and Subki. Our social media campaign had the objective to promote our blog that analyzed the digital marketing strategies of different beer brands. Each group member researched two of the following brands: Molson Canadian, Budweiser, Corona, Stella, Heineken, and Guinness.
First of all, I will describe what Facebook. Facebook is the number one social networking site, has about 1.59 billion users, which are increasing day by day. We have created our blog page on Facebook and we have 117 likes, but our target goal was just only 16 likes. Our second platform is the Twitter, which is also a social networking website. We can post only those posts who have less than 114 characters. It has 320 million users in all over the world, and our blog has 123 followers on Twitter, and our target goal was 60. Our third platform is Instagram, where people post their pictures and videos. It has 400 million users, and we have created our blog account on Instagram, which has 12 followers, but our goal was 20 followers. So finally, it is time to describe the Blogger, which is major platform. Blogger is a blog publishing service owned by Google. We have our blog name and SEO analysis of top tier brands on the Blogger. Our blog has a 75 users, and also our goal was 75 users. So further, it is time frame for the blog. We started our blog and social media posting on February 17, 2016. Then on March 20, 2016, we start our scheduled content, and by the April 4th, 2016, we reached on conclusion of it. Lastly, on April 17th, we reached at blog and social media conclusions.
Search engine optimization is the process of making your website appear higher in an organic search. These are the search engine's unpaid results. Things we observed is that using keywords improved our SEO, and including strong brand names in the beer industry was also an important thing. When researching keywords in this industry, we found that beer brands use very few keywords. They rely primarily on the strength of their brand name being globally known. We focused on using these brand names in our blog titles and labels to help us improve our SEO. Due to Heineken's sponsorship of the UEFA Champions League soccer tournament, and the fact that soccer is globally followed, Heineken should capitalize on this by making an interesting stats book and selling it. This would compete with the Guinness Book of World Records, a renowned piece of content marketing.
For the increasing demand for Corona, we are announcing a contest. The winner will be selected for our Facebook page. Through our Facebook page, one lucky person will get a Corona brew and Mexico too. So this is our content marketing for the Corona Extra.
Budweiser has a very strong following on Facebook, 627,466 likes. We've created a marketing campaign that would increase the amount of likes and generate more brand awareness. Budweiser could run a red light or beer fridge giveaway on their Facebook page. The sweepstakes would require contestants to share a specific post on the company's page for a chance to win one of the prizes. We use the Hashtagify tool to find the greatest influences when it comes to beer on Twitter. The top 6 are all very influential, but only 2 of the 6 are directly connected to the beer industry.
Google Analytics is a free, web-based service that tracks and reports detailed information about website traffic. It provides information in 4 main categories: audience, acquisition, behavior, and conversions. Over our blog campaign, we focused on analyzing data on 6 main reports in Google Analytics: the audience overview, the audience language, the audience location, the acquisition overview, the behavior overview, and the behavior of our whole site content.
We had a total of 60 users over the period, with a final of 75 at the end of the time frame. Our bounce rate was 67%, which we believe is because we asked people with very little interest about our topic. We had the most users on week 3. However, week 2 had the lowest bounce rate. When users visited our blog, their keyboard was set to some form of English. We believe this is because our blog is written in English, so non-English speaking users had very little interest in what we had to say. The largest number of sessions were from Canada, with a total of 92 out of 115. We believe this is because we promoted our blog to Canadians.
When looking at our acquisition, we noted that our social media generated the most traffic by far, with direct searches coming in second. Direct searches were second because email references counted as a direct search. It is also interesting to note that both our organic search and referrals had a 100% bounce rate. This table shows the weekly sessions generated by each acquisition channel. It is interesting to note that in week 3 we generated most of our social sessions. This is likely because in week 2 we generated most of our social media following, so they were more likely to view something that they had recently liked or followed. When looking at the number of weekly social referrals and the top social traffic sites, we noticed that Facebook is by far the strongest. This is because we generated our Facebook following far quicker than we were able to develop our Twitter following. This is primarily because people use Facebook more regularly. The behavior overview shows how people interacted with each individual page on our site. It shows page views, average time on page, and bounce rate, which are all very useful. Looking at the most viewed pages on a weekly basis gives us a good idea of what content is most effective and what content users are most likely to view, and allows us to strengthen our future content. Looking at the average time spent on each page is also important because it gives an idea of where the user is spending most of their time and what content they're interested enough in to continue to view. Looking at the weekly highest average time on page, we can get an idea of which weekly content has been most effective because we post frequently. One thing about this to note is that it is not viewed in conjunction with page views, and some pages have been viewed only once or twice, giving a falsely high or falsely low reading.
So according to the Hootsuite website, here is our Twitter overview. According to the Hootsuite Twitter overview, we have 121 followers and we are following to 37 users on Twitter. So for the Facebook overview on the Hootsuite site, according to our Facebook overview by Hootsuite site, we have total of 170 likes, which are average 4 per day, 4 likes per day, and we have 10 page engagement and 136 total weekly reaching people on our website, on our social networking page on Facebook. So our third social networking website is name is Instagram. Uh, Next is our Instagram analysis. We have 17 posters on Instagram and we got 12 followers on Instagram and we are following to 11 people on this social networking website name is Instagram. So this was our Instagram analysis.
In conclusion, we learned that using tools like Google Analytics is necessary because it tells you the information about your audience's behavior, location, and language. Google Analytics shows where a company is performing well and where they can improve. We also learned that social media has a large outreach, especially to the Generation Y, and this continues to grow. Social media is very effective for online promotions. However, in our case, it was more important to promote our blog personally so that we could develop the social media following later.